Hey Picklers, if you enjoyed this instructional video, do me a favor, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. Okay guys, punch volley drill here. Coach Jim and I are gonna be working with each other. We're gonna be tossing back and forth. We're gonna be catching with our dominant hand. This is gonna simulate essentially hitting a punch volley. It's going to be the same sort of technique. We're going to have our elbow nice and lodged in. We're going to have our hand positioning nice and still. And you will notice that as we, not as we toss, but as we catch, we're going to be catching with our arm out in front. It's not going to be too close to us. But when we catch and we pause our hand, that's going to be the same analogy as us hitting a punch volley. Okay, it's going to look just like this. We're going to do it for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we will move on. So nice and easy here. Good. Keeping it out in front of us. Watching the ball all the way in. This is the great low hand and eye coordination drill. Think about watching the ball in detail. Any sort of elementary stationary drill like this where we're not doing a whole lot, think about getting the most out of this drill. And I would say getting the most out of this drill would be trying to watch the ball come out of your partner's fingertips, and then think about like trying to see the ball as big as you can, meaning look at the ball in detail, look at the seam, look at the holes, look at the roughness. Plain and simple, your main focus in this drill is looking at the ball and looking at it in detail. Okay. Beautiful, good. Catching out in front, watching the ball all the way in, even watching the rotation. Okay, we can do this with our left hand as well. Same thing with our left hand. Okay, keeping it out in front. Good. Jim, that toss looks great over there, I'll tell you what, man. Okay guys, punch volley drill here. Coach Jim is going to be acting as a teacher. I'm going to be acting as a student. Jim's going to be tossing underhand. My job is to work on technique. I'm going to be very stationary. I'm going to work on having perfect technique on both my forehand and my backhand. Jim's going to work on tossing and then catching. Okay? He's going to feed me 10 on my forehand and then 10 on my backhand. It's going just like this. Good, ready position. I'm at 10 o'clock. He's feeding to my forehand. Go ahead. Again, 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 10 o'clock. Good, 10 o'clock. And you see here, if he finds my dead space shoulder or finds this little jammed area, as you notice, I am sliding a little bit to my non-dominant side, just so I can open up some spacing. So just keep in mind that in this drill, if you're getting jammed, either slide and give yourself spacing or just open up a little space. Okay, here we go. Okay, keeping it out in front, making sure it's nice and tucked in. If there was a rubber band tied up to my body and with my arm, I'm feeling like that rubber band is keeping my paddle inside a peripheral. Or if I had a ball in my armpit, same idea. Short and sweet. Nice. Okay, and then we will go 10 on the backhand side. Keep it nice and tight, making contact out in front of me. Finishing at that second imaginary ball. Okay, make sure I'm leading with the knuckles. Nice, good. Also too, something that I'm doing, I have more time here, but I'm using those fingers again. I'm using my middle finger and my thumb, and I'm putting them in the throat of the paddle so I can help bring the paddle back from my backhand. And then I'm kind of opening up my chest as I'm making contact. Plain and simple, I'm using that non-dominant hand to bring it back a little bit, just to create some tension. Okay, a couple more here. Turn. Okay. Okay guys, punch volley drill here. Coach Jim is going to be in front of me. The drill is going to consist of, we're going to spend about 2 minutes going forehand to forehand, volleying out of the air, being very cooperative, trying to make each other better, trying to keep the volley in zone 4, keeping the hand positioning upright, volleying back and forth for about 2 minutes, and then we'll spend 2 minutes volleying in zone 1 with backhand to backhand. Okay, so focusing on good technique here, focusing on being cooperative, and main focus is directional volley. So Jim, right in front of me here. Okay, doesn't matter who feeds, nice and easy, volleying back and forth. Good. Okay. So as we're doing this, Coach Jim here, Coach Jim was kind of having a hard time. Why? It's because his paddle is pretty parallel to the net here. So I was telling Jim he should cock that up, open up the face a little bit, get more of that V shape going on, and that will help him out in this drill. So now we're kind of treating it like we're giving somebody a high five. Oh, there we go, baby. That's it. That's it. Good. Good. That's called teaching an old dog new tricks. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nice, good, good. Hands back to ready. Yeah, hands back to ready here, hands back to ready. So even though we obviously do understand it's coming right back to this area, specifically for this drill, let's not just cheat and camp and say, partner, put it over here. Okay, so make sure that we're always coming back to ready and that we are getting back to recovery here. Okay, go a few more. Volley, back to ready. Okay, out of the air. Hit that thing, Jim. There we go, baby. Come on. Okay, good, good. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Show me your grip. Come here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. But yeah, just think like if it's in here. No. Cock it out. I mean, look, this goes down. This goes where? This goes through you. This goes directly down. Yeah, so I think if it's up there, just cock up that wrist. Okay, now we're going backhand to backhand, leading with the knuckles, being cooperative. Keep in mind that when you go forehand to forehand, with really, if you're in continental, if you're in the correct grip, really only zone 4 is available for your forehand. So you will notice that if your partner is not being very cooperative with the forehand drill, and if they're volleying in zone 2 or zone 3, you're gonna have to get your feet out of the way so you can take all those with forehands. What you'll notice on the backhand drill here is that obviously zone 3 and zone 1 can all be covered with the backhand, so there's not gonna be as much movement in this exercise, okay? Jim, ready here? Jim's in front of me. Backhand to backhand. Backhand to backhand. Nice. Leading with the knuckles. Okay. Nice. Nice, good. Good. Oh, good. Again. Here we go. Keeping the hand positioning very still. Ball coming. Good. Nice, good. Pretty, good, Jim. Okay, guys, drill here is going to be, Coach Jim is going to be back at the baseline. He's going to be hitting ground strokes. I'm at the kitchen line. I'm acting as a student. I'm going to be hitting punch volleys. My job is to keep my volley deep. Jim's job is to keep the rally going continuous and hit ground strokes. We could do this both ways down the line and both ways cross court. We're going to spend about 5 minutes here and then change roles, okay? We don't have our cones today. If we had our cones, we would be setting those cones up to represent the half court area, but we only have a paddle. So we have a paddle there to represent the half court area. Okay, Jim, ready here, nice and easy. So I'm working on good technique. I'm also working on letting out balls go. Okay. Trying to get my volley deep, keeping that technique inside of peripheral. Sorry. My fault here. Jim's working on giving himself plenty of time to make contact. Nice, good. Here we go. Nice. Last one here, Jim, sorry. Keeping that spacing. See how a good portion of these volleys all took place with my backhand? Comes to show that from zone 1 all the way to zone 3, If you're in the appropriate grip, you really don't have to move, and you can cover a good portion of this space with your backhand. Okay guys, punch volley drill here. This is one of my favorite drills. Coach Jim is in front of me here. Coach Jim is acting as a teacher. Great drill for Coach Jim. He can be working on a stationary off the bounce speed up, whether that's his forehand or backhand. He could go calculated meaning well placed off pace, or he could go non-calculated speed up, which would be any location at a higher pace. Okay, great drill for him to work on his disguise, and great drill for me obviously to work on my countering ability and to work on keeping things out in front. But my job is to read the speed up punch. His job is to speed up. Okay. Also too, if I recognize that a speed up is not calculated and it's high and it's coming pretty hard, great drill for me to work on my tracking ability. Okay. Okay. Ready here, Jim? So Jim's in front of him. We'll spend like, I don't know, 5 minutes here, and then we can change roles. Okay. Rock and roll. Nice. Okay. And I would love to see that speed up. Yep. Go ahead and get all the way up there, baby. Okay, don't be afraid to hurt me. Nice. Ah, nice. That's a good spot there. But you notice on that punch volley, I'm not cocking. I would say one of the main tendencies that I used to do was anytime somebody sped up, I would cock, and I would try to get all my power from doing this. What I've realized is that I can get a lot more power from here if I keep the spacing from my body, and if I stay in between point A and point B, or if I just stay at meeting that second imaginary ball and keeping that spacing from my body. Plain and simple, I don't need all this added cock to get power. There's plenty out here. Ready here? Jeez, I was extremely early. Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, it's funny. It's so difficult not to, but I mean, God, there's so much power just from there. You know what I mean? Again. Okay, last couple here. Yeah, it's a good ball. Nice, nice. Here, feed one of my forehand. Yeah. Okay. Last one here. Hey guys, drill we're gonna do here is it's gonna be figure 8 punch volleys. I'm gonna be going cross court. Coach Jim here is gonna be going down the line, and then we're gonna change roles. We will go for about 3 or 4 minutes and then change roles, okay? So main focus is good technique, keeping things out in front of us, keeping it inside of peripheral vision, but just making sure that the direction of the drill is going the appropriate way. I'm going cross court, so my forehand volley would go to Jim's forehand volley. My backhand volley would go to Jim's backhand volley. Okay, ready here, just like this. Okay, I'm going cross court, Jim's going down the line. Nice, good. Treating our paddle like it's a book. That's okay. Good. 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 Jim and I can do this all day long, baby. Nice. Good. Trying to keep that spacing from our body, making sure that we don't cock. Perfect, okay, and then we'll change direction here, change direction. Same idea. Ready here, I'm going down the line, Jim's going cross. So in order for us to get the ball moving where we want, the paddle face doesn't lie, hand positioning doesn't lie, palm of the hand or knuckles. So think about leading with the palm on the forehand, leading with the knuckles on the backhand side, or understanding that your paddle face does not lie. Get your paddle face facing where you want it to go. Ready here? Okay, down the line. Sorry, very good, very good. Okay guys, next drill here. Coach Jim is just gonna be hitting regular volleys. He doesn't have to position on one side or the other. This drill is going to be difficult for me though. My job is I have to make contact off to the side of my body. So I'm making contact in 2 different zones here. I'm making contact in zone 1 and I'm making contact in zone 4. So my job is to not make contact in zone 2 or zone 3 and surrender with the backhand. I'm gonna use my feet a bit more wiser and get my feet out of the way and create some space so I can hit a much bigger volley. I like this drill because it works on my timing, it works on my shifting, and it forces me to, it forces me that as I'm adding more variables into sliding and into gaining space, that I can't take the paddle back too far. I would say that's like one of the main tendencies when you get moving too much when you volley, is that with added movement comes added swing. I want us to try to get ourselves out of the way and create space, but keep the hand positioning and keep the swing short and sweet. Okay, ready here? Okay, so I'm gonna be alternating both forehand and backhand. Jim is just gonna be volleying at my chest. His main spot is gonna be putting a bullseye on my camp's shirt here. And everybody should go to my website. I'm just kidding, okay. Ready here? Okay. Okay, as you can see, this is a movement drill, and if you were acting as a student, you definitely should get tired here. Look how I'm making contact out in front, and look how I'm getting spacing, and I'm not getting jammed in here, okay? There, nice, 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 nice. That's okay. Again, 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 go. Again. That's tough. I need to slow mine down, sorry. Only get the good ones, Kev.